And I felt, I think for the first time, I mean, I use the analogy that, and it's pretty corny, that I was a flower ripped up by its roots with dirt still hanging onto it. And it really is, and it's not a unique thing to me. But, you know, at 6 months, I was ripped out of this culture, of this country, and in very unpleasant, tension-ridden circumstances. But I still had this dirt attached, but my roots were just kind of dangling, you know, somewhere, and they would dry out, and then I'd be plopped in here, and then pulled out again, and then plopped down here. So I was always being shoved somewhere and then pulled out. And so you don't really know where you belong. But what was interesting to me was going into the subway, the train, for example, or on a bus or a tram. And I'd sit there and everybody was speaking Czech in close quarters. And that's all that I was hearing. And there was a kind of a bit of a comfort level, this total immersion. And I don't know if it's genetic memory, you know, because being so young when I was left, but it's there. It was definitely there. And for years and years, when I started to go back in the 80s, I always had this kind of nervous energy before I went, this very nervous energy, and then once I got there, there was like this calmness. Although now, having been there so many times and being much more secure in who I am and understanding more who I am, and being 62, having gone through a thing or two, I don't have the desperate need to go back. I don't have the desperate need to identify myself as Czech, because before it was always "Já jsem Češka, já jsem Zbiral, já jsem Češka," you know. And I don't have that need anymore.